I don't always agree with Joe Scarborough. Joe Scarborough is a conservative. He's full cadre of conservative ideas. But sometimes, every so often, he hits the nail on the head. And I cannot find something in this particular retort that I can disagree with. I want you to listen to this. And I think it is something that we ought to heed. Check this out, and then let's take it on the other side.
What I'm concerned about is what we saw today, what we're going to see over the next few months, and most disturbingly is what you were talking about. Friends of yours and mine that I would see inside of the Bush White House. I won't even say their names because they're not worthy of having their names repeated. But so many friends that I worked with, guys that I was locked inside of a room with when we were launching a coup against Newt Gingrich because, get this, he wasn't conservative enough. These are the same people now who are turning a blind eye to Donald Trump, not recognizing the incoming president of the United States, trying to overturn 80 million votes, turning a blind eye to the last 2 weeks of the campaign when Donald Trump was pressuring his attorney general to arrest his political opponent.
What does February 1st look like for the Republicans who stood by Donald Trump's foreign policy and national security?
It's hard to say. I'm shocked it's over 70 million people voted for Donald Trump. I'm shocked that people that sucked up to Donald Trump over the past 4 years were rewarded at the ballot box. I'm shocked that my home state of Florida went as strongly for Donald Trump as it did. But the thing is, it's so fascinating, Nicole, and I know you hear the same thing as well. People come up and say, oh, I liked you when you were a conservative. No, I'm a conservative. I believe in the same things that I believe. I look forward to the days, for instance, when John Brennan and I can have debates about what happened after September 11th. He and I disagreed strongly on what the CIA was doing and the CIA's program and the enhanced interrogation techniques or torture. Those were heated debates. Those were important debates. The debates on what we do with our budget, how we save entitlement programs. Those are within the lines. Like, I have great respect for Director Brennan and his views. I know he has respect for the process where we could debate these things, and we did debate these things aggressively. All of us did. But Nicole, we're at a point now where I look at Director Brennan and I look at other people who I may have disagreed with on policies throughout my life, and I thank God that there are enough people who believe in the things that we all grew up believing in, about constitutional norms, about political norms, about what this country stands for, that we were able to come together and talk about this and find common ground. And what I don't understand, Nicole, is why the hell the people you and I grew up with, you and I worked with, you and I campaigned with, I don't know how they lost their way, how they turned their backs on constitutional norms and embraced an autocrat wannabe, this former reality TV host who really has caused great damage to this republic, not only domestically, but internationally as well.
When a conservative like Joe Scarborough makes that much sense to progressives based on ideology, it should say something. Now, Donald Trump most definitely has caused not only harm internationally and nationally on a policy basis, but the worst part about it is this man has caused lives. And even as he leaves, what he's put into the psyche of so many Americans is going to be so damaging, not only to their personal health, their personal economies, but it's going to be damaging to the entire strata of this country. We have a lot of work to do, and we have to start the work now. I just want to make one particular thing. Let's be in the process of this transition, in the process of moving to what America is supposed to be. Let's be somewhat empathetic to those who fell for the trap, those who fell for the con. We didn't, many did. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.